with Hispanics, but I've had really great relationship with Puerto Rico and people from Puerto Rico. They love, every time I go outside, I see somebody from Puerto Rico. They give me a hug and a kiss.
Because of course they're walking up saying, hey, Donald Trump, I'm from Puerto Rico. Can I give you a hug and a kiss? Of all the things that have never happened, this has never happened the most. I mean, how many times is Donald Trump going to tell us that every time he's outside or every time he's on a plane or every time he's in public, a black person or a Puerto Rican person or a Latino person or a woman comes up and says, with tears in their eyes, of course, we love you so much. Can I give you a hug and a kiss? Oh my goodness. Like, this is the best he can do to try and distance himself from the comedian that was at the MSG Center for his rally. But it gets even worse because in Donald Trump fashion, anytime someone does something that he needs to distance himself from, he just goes with the old line. I don't even know them. No idea who that person is. Who are they? What are you talking about? I mean, seriously, this guy just literally plays his favorite hits over and over again. And people like Sean Hannity and the MAGAs, they eat it all up.
I don't even know if you were there for the whole thing. I don't know what time you got there. I was told and made aware that you had no idea about this comedian who made comments.
I have no idea who he is. Somebody said there was a comedian that joked about Puerto Rico or something, and I have no idea who he is. Never saw him, never heard of him, and don't want to hear of him. But I have no idea. They put a comedian in, which everybody does. You throw comedians in. You don't vet them and go crazy. It's nobody's fault. But somebody said some bad things. Now, what they've done is taken somebody that has nothing to do with the party, has nothing to do with us, said something, and they try and make a big deal. But I don't know who it is. I don't even know who put him in. And I can't imagine it's a big deal. I've done more for Puerto Rico than any president, I think, that's ever been president.
So let's try to clear up this word salad. Sean Hannity says, I'm not sure when you got there, you probably didn't even know about this comedian that came out and I guess we heard said some offensive things. And then Donald Trump says in a million different words, yeah, I don't even know the guy. Who are they even talking about? I guess he might have said some offensive things. I imagine it wasn't even a big deal. No one vets comedians. Everyone throws comedians in. That's what we do. But no one vets them. It's no one's fault. I guess I heard he said some things, but I don't even know the guy. I don't even want to know the guy. The guy's not associated even with our campaign. I don't want him associated with our campaign. I can't believe someone had him out there. We never vet them. I don't know who he was. I don't even know who hired the guy. Who is this guy you're talking about? Like, this is what they're doing now. And the saddest part about it is that his supporters, they're eating it up. And here's the thing. Most of the MAGA politicians, your Lauren Boeberts, your Marjorie Taylor Greenes out there, they're condoning the comedian. They're not even trying to distance themselves from him. Donald Trump, on the other hand, at first didn't distance himself from him, and now he's doing that because of the backlash. But if you listen to J.D. Vance literally a day ago, he wasn't trying to distance himself from him. He was saying, get over it. You guys need to stop focusing on those things. But now Donald Trump is basically sitting here saying, I don't even know who the guy is. Like, who hires comedians anyway? I mean, who did that, you know? Like they don't know exactly what the guy... There are already reports out there that they had to make him take some words out of his bit. So they knew who he was. They know exactly who hired them. You think someone's getting a job at a presidential candidate's function without being vetted? Come on. The only people who believe this are the same people who believe that people are having transgender surgeries in public schools. It's the MAGAs because they fall for anything, and that is why their candidate is Donald J. Trump. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.